distracting me from my job. And I also want to try and avoid adding to heat, so let's go to silence weapons. Ah, I love it. Love it. I saw you over there, buddy. Welcome back to 7 Days to Die, my friends. So I have been once again spending the night here. This ore seam just keeps going and going and going. I have been doing so much digging tonight. Upgraded to, well, that was weird looking. Upgraded to steel tools, makes it much easier to chop iron, as you can see. Started making some steel ingots as well. I think we've got a few more last little bits cooking here. Oops, I just got one more iron. I'll toss you on there. I thought I had a steel here. Yeah. One steel ingot. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Sure, why not? Oh, hello. I also got a bunch of zinc and copper and gold, which I have been stashing there until I get my book. Got some good copper. Yeah, it's just random numbers, but sometimes the random numbers fly my way. Alright, I think I got some logs as well last night on the way over. Got a little scary for a few minutes, but I managed to kill off the zombies that were giving me issues. And I think we've got enough to finish. I think we have enough to finish. I hope. Oh, no. That's good. Looks like I was going to grab the iron ore and use it. But I can make scrap out of the ingots as well, so that should be okay. Plus, I've got a bunch of scrap that I have saved up specifically for... Oh, the world is still doing its worldy thing. I don't get it. And this causes errors in the log files, in the debug log menu, and you can actually see issues with the world. So let me see if I can... A lot of times you just put a frame, and see that stretchy bit right here? Now this texture is what's actually causing the issue. So if you can get rid of these little bits, if you get these in your world, this appears to be an issue with Alpha 12 more. It used to happen a lot. Pardon me, this. A lot less, and it seems to have gotten worse in the latest alpha. Ah, there you are. Okay, now let's go over and around. So if I can get rid of this will help out the world, because basically what it's doing is it's trying to map when it creates a little area in the world, a block. It's got to try and make sense of the different areas around it, and it creates a texture that kind of blends the surrounding blocks. And sometimes it seems to grab a point from not nearby and tries to make that connection, and when it does, it causes errors and problems. So we want to try and clean those up, because it does throw crap into your debug log and can cause the game to go wonky. We're really having a lot of problems with it on the subscriber server, because we're digging a lot in the sand. And for some reason, the desert ground especially seems to be really prone to having it happen. So we've been having a lot of problems with people falling through the world and stuff. But hopefully once we get everything dug, we won't have that problem as much. But in the meantime, if you guys haven't seen some of those videos from the subscriber server, I will be posting a couple this week, and we do a stream on Friday nights. And Maffey's also doing his server videos. So I do recommend, if you guys are interested in playing on a very mature, very helpful, very friendly server, we welcome you big time. Okay, so what does my inventory look like right now? I've got room. I've got that. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and make another 250. Those. All right. Should have done it from the inside. I'm not going to pause this one because it shouldn't take too long to do this last little bit. Now, we were talking the Broken Angle game. We were talking about the timing for Alpha 13 because we're actually getting close to where the pimps might have said they would have originally dropped 13. But I'm personally guessing that it's going to be more like September 1st, somewhere right around there. So I'm actually not in a huge rush to finish up. I think I've got at least another 28 episodes or so before the end. So my goal is definitely to finish this build and then to do a little bit of a nomadic lifestyle where I set up like little mini outposts and just explore the world. Just have some fun exploring, but always use this as kind of my go-to base. I'm not going to shoot for a massive number of kills like I did last episode or last season. I'm just going to have fun. And yeah, we'll be maxed out level wise here pretty soon. We're level 44 now. Our frames. That should be enough, hopefully. Oops. There we go. So I'm gonna have to jumping subjects real quick. I'll be putting spikes out around next. I'd like to do. We'll do one full row, then we'll come back and hopefully do a second full row. I might leave the space for a second row because the next intent as well is to. Well, I'm gonna need more, aren't I? The next intent is to then leave a buffer zone and then another row of spikes just to kind of slow them down a little bit more. And I've been debating on what actually to do. Originally I wanted to do gravel, but I'm started thinking that's a lot of gravel to drop. Probably at least several thousand gravel. Oh yeah, I'm going to need a lot more frames. Let's do. That should be a good start. Oh, how big a horde. That's not too bad. The depth of field effect is kind of good. Or what have they done to kind of change? See the distance, how it gets blurry-ish? It's not really depth of field. Well, it is. I don't know if it's intentionally that way or if it's just a side effect of... What was that? Okay, it's just a regular book. Now, the one thing I got to watch for is that a couple of the books that I had got in have the regular book icon. Scrap you. Scrap you. Stack you up. Those are a pretty good sized horde. Darn it! You guys are distracting. Distracting me from my job. And I also want to try and avoid adding to heat, so let's go to silence weapons. Ah, I love it. Love it. I saw you over there, buddy. Ah, look at that. It's like I'm a badass boss or something. Have I not emptied this out? Oh. Didn't realize I hadn't emptied that out. Alright, I'll be back for you. Alright. Darn it, I'm leaving. Leaving loot! It's not good. Never leave loot behind. Womp. Alright. I think it's time to start getting the inside ready. So what I'm going to do... Let's see, get these... Let me put a couple of chests down inside. Darn it, I just realized I should have gone for this one right here. I should have gone for a ramp sideways to kind of smooth off those curves. Oh well. Oh well. Someday maybe. Alright, let's go here. Just gonna put a couple of those down and a couple of... Do I need salt? Yeah, I do have big rocks. Oh. That was probably the slowest possible way of doing it. Gotta drop those on the ground so I can craft it. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. Ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. Okay, what else? Okay. So let's go. Actually, I'm going to do it like this. Come back, repair it, or upgrade it. Then it'll be log spike time. And we will be officially semi-secure because we still need to take care of the lip. And I'm going to do metal scaffolding, and I've done a mod for the metal scaffolding, for trussing I should say, so that by default you can pick it up, but if you repair it with any repair item that can do scrap iron, it doesn't actually cost you the scrap iron. It basically just switches it to a different block. It upgrades it to a static, fixed, solid trussing. So that way you can put your trussing out, and then if you change your mind about where it is, you can go back and move it. So I'll show you what that looks like. It's basically the same as this, where it changes to the wood like that, but instead it just goes to a different trussing state. And we're going to be using that as a lip since we can shoot through it. So we can stay on top and kill the zombies. There we go. Beautiful. All right, the wall is finally complete. Holy crap, that has taken a lot longer and a lot more material than I originally thought it was going to take. All right, let's get ourselves an in and an out. Is that going to hold? It did hold. Okay. And the same thing over here. We need... There we go. And I'm going to come up with a better... Obviously, I'm going to have a much better in and out later on. But I think what I'm going to do is have a place right there. A place. A thing. The stuff and things. Okay. So, next stage. I don't want to lose all those logs. I want to keep enough to upgrade, so let's go 160 160 log spikes. Boom, leveled up. Spike level. All right. Oh, I wish I had a nail gun. I wish I had a nail gun. Okay, any bets on me killing myself while putting the spikes down? Anyone? Takers? Anyone? No? Bueller? Ah! See? Now, the reason I kind of want to do gravel down below everything is just to kind of make it look clean and uniform. Someone else recommended sod, which is an interesting idea as well, but I don't have a shovel. Well, I need a better shovel anyway, so... Boom. One shovel. I'll have to remove this rocky area at some point as well. I'm going to go ahead and pick this dirt up because I might have a use for it. Don't know yet, but... Alright, got this golden rod. Alright, back to spike duty. And it's early enough in the day, we're going to have 2 episodes today, definitely. I know I don't have enough iron to finish scaffolding, I don't think. Trussing, I always call it scaffolding. Trussing really goes a long way, so I might have enough. I also should have, we had 160 spikes. So now we're going to find out how far around this place is. We're about, I'd say a quarter of the way around right now. Maybe a third. Oh, see, that's what I need. I need to keep... these zombie gore blocks. I'm gonna have to take this back probably 8 or 10 spots, blocks, rows, columns, divisions of space and time. Like I said, I want 2 rows, and then probably 5 spaces, and then probably 2 more rows of spikes. Aether Earth kind of recommended that, and I like that idea as well. And I don't like these areas where it's like, what level is it? Is it up 1 or down 1 or sideways 1? I'll just chew it all back, and then I'll put the dirt back down, and we'll clean it up with some frames. sure you guys all know by now that you use frames to kind of level the world out. Okay, frames. Just like, there we go. All right. Feeling happier already with my security. Security. Come on, there you go. I am actually, going to be modding in an angled trussing. I hope. I haven't actually tried it yet. It should work. I'm basically going to change it so there's a trussing ramp, so that I can do these sides the same way. Okay, you tree, go away. Are you falling? Which way are you falling? I'm chopping. I might as well. All those are going to be in the way. Okay, so we're at 160. We're at 150. A few misplaced, but it's not too bad. Okay, I'm doing it. That must be close then. Oh yeah, right there. Let's just grab it. I bet it gets it before it even stops falling. My favorite kind of supply drop. Pilot actually was flying right toward the house. And let's put the quiet zombie killing gun on. I need to make a semi-automatic version of the sniper rifle. With maybe a 10-round clip, and you just hold down the trigger. Those tokens now have value in my mod pack, because they are how I'm going to get gasoline. That was awesome. I'll be back for you in a second, supply drop. His neck is all weird. Mechanics for morons! Yes! Hell yeah! Read that. Small engine. Engine parts. Engine block. Left piston and right piston. Awesome! We can now make engines. So we can make them at our level. So, and we can also make batteries, lead car battery. Then I think I also made a recipe for headlights, but I did not include that in that. But we can also, but you need a flashlight. So flashlights are like the one thing that you just need to always have. I guess we can get the rest of this stuff out of here. Yummy. All right, let's get back to our job. But I'm gonna grab these. These were some early trees that I planted. I am going to need those big time. Yeah, I think they fixed it. It seems like they always fall away from you now. So they definitely fixed the falling over, dying issues. I'm going to have to take that boulder out as well. I may go ahead and make an auger, put an auger together. I got the engine. And I still have the gasoline though. That's the problem. Gasoline. I don't have the time to make the biofuel and all the grain. All the grain alcohol I need in order to make gasoline that way. I also have the gas can schematic yet. Gas can schematic is really important because I can't make gas until I have that. And I also don't have. I have an oil barrel that I can't craft down either. Okay, let's plant these. Keep them away from the house a little bit. Open sight lines and all that. Even though after that horde came over the back of the hill there, I was like, oh, it's a bad thing. Can't see them coming anymore. Okay. So that was 28 that I made there, so that was 160, 188 so far. So we're going to be really close to 200, I'm going to guess. Maybe a little over 200. Dang it. What the? Oh, the rear frame in the ground there. Okay, we need to make sure to hopefully at some point remember. Oops, nope. 52, so 212, I think. $212 minus whatever we end up with here. Oh, ouch. All right. Come on. So roughly 210 around. Wow, that's a lot. All right, well, now my day is going to be taken up with recording. No, I'm not recording, of upgrading all these spikes. I do not want to pester you guys with that, so I'll do that off camera. So when I come back, I'm guessing it'll be tomorrow because this is going to take me several hours at least of game time to upgrade all these spikes. I'm going to upgrade as many as I can to scrap iron, and then I'm going to start working on the trussing. I think will be the next step. So in the morning, I'll see you guys again. For now, it's been RongoTheBold. If you liked it, click that like button, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, your family, and your grandma, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.